Yo, what up? It's me, Django Unchained, and I'm here to bring you yet again another legit hentai review, where I review the worst of the worst hentai in the galaxy. But before I get into the review, I like to self-advertise my Instagram and Twitter. If you like to follow me on Instagram, you can see kind of like the drawings that I post on there. You know, I'm kind of an aspiring manga artist, and if you'd like to follow me along with my journey to publishing a book, it'd be much appreciated. Hopefully I'll have my manga out or slash comic by 2029, if not 2030. So if you'd like to follow me there, go ahead. On my Twitter, I just retweet like anime gifs and fucking hood ass fucking Dragon Ball memes, shit like that. If you just want to see, then it'd be much appreciated. So without that out of the way, let's get right into the review. So the hentai I'm reviewing today is called Jitaku Keibiin. But here's the thing, I've already reviewed this hentai, but the one I'm reviewing right now is a reboot of the original. What? Animes are getting, not animes, hentais are getting a reboot? What is this? Fucking Vietnam? It is. It's crazy. This is the first time I've ever seen a hentai be rebooted like this. Because you know how kind of like, Call of Duty's being rebooted with, the Modern Warfare series. It's like a soft reboot using the same characters but just has a different storyline. This is what this hentai is. It's basically a soft reboot using the same characters and same story beats. It's interesting why they would do this. They could have just done an episode 5 or some shit, but oh well, you get what you get. And so, let me go ahead and, did I say the title of this hentai? I don't remember, I have ADD. Yeah, the hentai reviewing is Jitaku Keibiin. Hopefully, I don't fucking know. Anyway, so let's get right into the plot of what this hentai is all about. So, basically, in this hentai, it is connected to the original, series. Basically, the main character, he's like some ugly bastard that's all like fat as fuck. Like that nigga probably eats like McDonald's every day or like orders from Grubhub and shit. And yeah, he just like has a dream of fucking kind of like the main girls of the hentai series. Basically, all that happened in the original series was all just a dream, because the first scene is him kind of like dreaming, fucking these women in his house, and he just wakes up like, oh shit, this was just a dream. These bitches are still in my house. Fuck. Because like in the original series, he's fucking mad because his father remarried this like hot ass like fucking Japanese girl with big tits, and she happens to have 2 young daughters, so he has 2 stepsisters, and he's like, nah, fuck these bitches, they're in my house eating my food, laying on my couch, using my TV, using my Wi-Fi. This shit ain't gonna pass. And so being the ugly bastard as he is, he's like, I'm gonna fucking ruin these girls' lives and record them, blackmail them, and basically use them as my slaves. And that's basically what he dreamt up in his mind, because the original series was just a dream, and this reboot he decides to make that a reality. And so yeah, that's what he does. He basically just blackmails the women in his house, kind of like his stepmom and stepsisters. And first, and actually this reboot is kind of like going in a different direction in a way, because in the first episode of the original, he goes after the older sister first, but in this episode, the first reboot, he goes after the younger sister. And so what he does is he puts cameras in each room. He's basically spying on them and shit, and he's like, let's see what this my little sister, stepsister, let's see what she's up to. And he's basically like fucking spying on her, like being like a fucking creep, looking at her like take off her bra and shit, taking a piss, masturbating and shit like that. It's like, nah bruh, you don't do that shit. But of course, this is hentai, this is ugly bastard, that nigga's gonna be like creep 805, And so yeah, so he does that, and he's like, I'm gonna ruin these bitches' lives right now. And he goes up to the girl, because I guess like the younger sister, she's like trying to have bigger breasts, because she's jealous of her older sister for having like big ass titties. And so she goes on Amazon and she like looking for some drug that enhances breasts or some shit. And as like the ugly bastard is like spying on her, is like, this is interesting. I can use this to blackmail her. And after that, he's like, he goes up to the younger sister and is like, hey, like, I saw what you did. You ordered some drugs on Amazon, and that shit ain't going past. You know, that drug you're taking to enhance your breasts. Sorry, dick, but like, you're not gonna have babies anymore. And then like the younger sister's like, fuck, damn, you better not be lying, bro. And then the ugly bastard's like, well, the only way I can help you is if you let me fuck your pussy. And I guess the stepsister's like, oh, well, damn, I guess that's how it be. And basically the ugly bastard is manipulating her, saying like, I could get you this medicine, you know, reverse the effects of the drug you took, but sorry, dick, you gotta fuck me. And that's basically how it is. And of course the stepsister doesn't want to do it. She's like, fuck, do I really have to do this? Like, I don't want to do this, man. But the ugly bastard insists and persists. That makes sense? I don't know. And he ends up fucking her, and it's fucked up because, you know, she's kind of crying like, and this like ugly bastard's like, you know. What the fuck was that? It's making some weird ass noises right now. Sound like a weird like elf. Oh my god. Anyway, so that's basically the whole plot. Yeah, that's the whole plot. Basically, you know, nigga just wants to fuck. That's basically the whole plot. Moving on to character design. Basically, like, am I saying basically too much? I think I am. Basically, the girls, they have the same character design from the original series. The younger stepsister, she got brown hair, red eyes. She got fairly good titties. I don't know why she's trying to get them enhanced to get them bigger. I mean, they're fine by me. And she's looking cute. She's in high school and shit. And the older sister, we don't get to see her in this hentai as much, but she got black hair. She got in a ponytail. You know, I love me them ponytails. She got blue eyes. I love the color blue. And she got big ass titties. And then the mother, the stepmom, I should say, has brown hair. I think she has purple eyes, if I remember correctly. And she got enormous MILF titties, bruh. And I love them MILFs. And yeah, so this character design basically translates from original series to the reboot. And so I'd say the character design is 10 out of 10 flawless. But if it's a reboot, you could have at least done a little tweaking with the character design. Maybe have a new art style, because the art style is exactly the same as the original. Y'all lazy. Y'all just trying to make a quick buck. But I still love y'all Japanese hentai makers. Y'all funded me. I'm making money off y'all. Y'all don't even know it. No, I'm joking. So character design is 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Animation. I don't remember if the original series had better animation, but the reboot, the animation is not that great. Of course, it's not horrible. It doesn't look like it was done in some Adobe Flash, or probably this hentai was done in Adobe Flash, or whatever animation tool they use, but the animation was it was alright. I've seen better hentai with better animation. I mean, there's other hentai that use motion blur and like special effects, and this one doesn't really use anything. It's very 2D, simplistic, very stiff movements, and overall I have to give the animation a 6 out of 10. Would have been better, but I love the color. Moving on from that, let's go to voice acting. Voice acting, of course, y'all Japanese women putting in the work. Appreciate it, putting in the hours, training your vocal cords, and it's truly wonderful what y'all are doing out there. Appreciate it. Love y'all. Except for the ugly bastard, that dude. Honestly, like, the voice actor who voices the ugly bastard, that fool is probably like the nicest dude like in existence. That fool probably like hits up the ramen shops and pays for everyone's noodles. But his character in the hentai, yo bitch. Moving from voice acting, let's go to rewatch value. Now, the rewatch value, there's not much to take in really. It's very how should I say this? There's not a lot. It's like a little bit in 16 minutes. I've seen hentai in like 10 minutes that have a lot of action, but this one, not really. The only scenes you really get is the part when the younger stepsister is masturbating, and I mean that's cool and all, but I want some pussy on dick action. But I mean that's okay. But then the next scene is just ugly bastard just fucking. And that's it, and it just ends. There's only 2 scenes. There's hentai out there that have like 20 scenes in like 20 seconds. So that's 1 scene for every second. That's fast. Obviously, I'm exaggerating. So yeah, there's not a lot of rewatch value here. It's kind of like a one-time thing, a one pump chump, if you know what I mean, or a one punch man. So rewatch value, I have to give it a 2 out of 10. There's not a lot to take in here. It's kind of like a one-time event, and so yeah, not that good. Moving on from that, let's hop right into comments. I'm gonna read some of the comments here on this hanime.tv. Just see what the general population is thinking about this hentai. If I'm gonna look right here, is that Gandhi? Gandhi's watching hentai. I see his profile picture. It's blue. Shout out to Gandhi. You're out here performing great miracles in India during the early 1900s, I think, if I remember correctly. Man, y'all slacking. I want to read all this. Alright, the homie named Karma says, the only ugly bastard I respect. I don't know, man. This ugly bastard's kind of a dick. But then again, every ugly bastard is a dick. At least this dude is... Actually, no. There is no redeeming factor to ugly bastard. A person named I Love Opai says, sheesh, I just watched all 4 episodes last week, and now there's a remake? Ah, shit. Here we go again. I mean, I saw these episodes right when they came out. I'm a day one nigga. I've been there since the beginning. And so seeing a reboot is quite a surprise. But for those that have barely watched all 4 episodes, they're probably like, oh, damn, an extra one. That's good. But for me, it's kind of like, you know, I've already seen it. I already know what's up. So it ain't that fresh in my mind. Hentai Master 69 says, so the entire past 4 episodes were just a dream? Well, that's a lazy way to justify making a remake. Not gonna complain though. That animation is delicious to turn down. Sorry, Dick. I'm gonna have to disagree. The animation is okay. I can actually turn it down. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I think it's kind of lazy having the past 4 episodes be just a dream. I wish there was kind of like how Modern Warfare is doing it, like full-on new story and using the same characters but just presenting it in a different manner. You could have just done it with this hentai, but y'all fucked up. Damn. What else? Senpai Haven said, what is that gif, buddy? His profile picture is like that that lolly fucking cell shit from that one show, Cells at Work. Nigga, I'm gonna have to call the police on you, buddy. He says, why another ugly bastard? I thought this is a new remake. SMH. Yeah, if it's a remake, why can't you have like a beautiful bastard? Why is it gotta be ugly? Damn. A person named Lollycon says, must kill ugly bastards. I agree. Moving on. Let's see what else. What? I was just reading this. Rat Pack 18 says, ugly bastards are the shit. Nah, I disagree with you, sir. What else? Ooh, load more comments. I'm already at the bottom. I'll read 3 more. Oh, Senpai Haven again says, how could you fap with that ugly bastard? I didn't fap to this one. I was going to, but I was like, nah. I'll watch something else instead. So I didn't fap to it, bruh. Vash the Stampede 69 says, What the fuck? The entire other series was just a dream. Le Mafao. WTF is the point of that if he's just gonna if he just goes and actually does it. TBH, Japan doesn't surprise me anymore. I've seen it all. I agree. But then again, why don't you just spell out the words? Why you gotta put Le Mafao? Why don't you just type in laughing my ass off? Like, why you gotta be fucking lazy? Damn. And let's see, one more comment, that's it. Your boy Jim says, so you mean to tell me that the events of Jitaku Keibiin 1 through 4 was just a dream and real shit begins now? Asterix unzips pants. Asterix. Interesting. This nigga is role playing in a hentai comment section. Fascinating. So that's all the comments I'm gonna read. So overall, I like to give a final verdict of this hentai, and I have to say, I give this reboot 6 out of 10. It's not that good. If you're just fresh off watching the first 4 episodes, you're gonna be like, fuck yeah, episode 5. But for me, I had high expectations when I saw that they made a reboot. I thought it was gonna be an entirely new story, but it's really just part 5, and y'all fucked it up. You should have gone the Modern Warfare route, or maybe even the Avengers Endgame route, going back in time. Why couldn't y'all just implemented time travel into the story? But wasted opportunity. Absolutely disappointed. You know what? Fuck that shit. 6 out of 10. I'm giving this one a 3 out of 10. Not that good. Hopefully episode 2 can bring something new to the table, but I doubt it. So, yeah, I guess that's the review. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you, I don't know, tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Yeah. Let me get 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda. Diet.
Jitaku Keibiin. I'm not allowed around children no more. I can't go see that one. I don't know.
Quack, quack. Te dije, Thanos, que morirías por eso.
Young Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you. Beautiful morning.
Did you know that 9 out of 10 people need a new mattress? Hi, I'm Neil from the Leeds Mattress Stores, and I want to take out the confusion of buying your next new mattress. You've seen Sealy including Posturepedics advertised elsewhere at $5.99. I will show you the same mattress in my store for only $3.99. Leeds will make your financing easy, and all of our mattress sets include frame and delivery. So come see me or call Neil with the deal at the Leeds Mattress Stores. I won't be beat. Call 1-800-GO-LEEDS for a store near you.
Now open in Mission Viejo.
いたなったりしてたの。ズラで。
1時間半ぐらい船の上でずっと止まってたのか。
すがちゃんさ、そう、どうゲレンデ何キロ乗ってんの？
あ、そうですよね。
うるせえんだよ。目は黙ってろよ。
はい。
田中、あんた結婚祝いあげたっけ？
あ、もうどれぐらいになるんでしたっけ？
うるさいって言ってんのが聞こえないの。
はい。
No, what are you waiting for? Do it! Do it! Yes, you can! Just do it! If you're tired of starting over, stop giving up.